Very strong day on Saturday, the final big Saturday of the college football season before we get to bowl action. For most of the handicappers here at the site, chief among them, Jeff Benton, hitting with his monster 100 dime play on Michigan State with the easy cover against Wisconsin last night. In fact, a lot of the handicappers had Michigan State. Another one on them as well was Dom Chambers cashing in with a 40 dime release on Michigan State last night. He is one of the hot handicappers I want to talk about quickly today before getting to your free picks, as I'm going to take a look at the Redskins Jets, the 49ers Rams, and also another one. I want to touch on the game with the Buffalo Bills today against Tennessee. So those are coming up in a minute, plus a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $15 off of any single purchase you make today. Remember, you've got until 1 o'clock Eastern Time to enter this week's free Fantasy League football contest in conjunction with DraftStreet.com. You're here on the site, guys. Just click through the ad that you see here on the page. And remember, $300 of my money is at stake. It's a free entry because you're using my last name, DeMarco, as you see on the ad, to enter the contest for free. If you've entered previously this season, do it again, guys. Again, the top 7 finish in the money. You play GM. You've got a mythical $100,000 bankroll to play with. And you've got to play, buy a couple of quarterbacks, buy a couple of running backs, a couple of wide receivers, a tight end, etc. I finished 24th in last week's league, and not bad. 4th the week before, and 139th 2 weeks prior to that. But you'll be competing against me, against other handicappers at the site, and of course among yourselves. And this isn't like your father's fantasy league football, guys. Not the old-fashioned rotisserie league where you had to wait till the end of January when the season was over to divvy up the money. This is decided right after the Monday night game between Jacksonville and San Diego, which is probably the only good reason to stay up for that Monday night game between Jacksonville and San Diego. So, $300 of my money at stake, top 7 finish in the money. It's a free entry, and do it now over at DraftStreet.com, and best of luck to you. A couple of handicappers want to bring up. First of all, I mentioned about Dom Chambers. He has had one hell of a month. He has won 18 of the past 26 days. And in that 26-day stretch, $10 bettors have won $6,290 today. Another monster 80-dime play. 80-dime winner number 6 out of 7. Going for Dom today. It's as strong as his 80-dime winners on the Raiders over the Bears last Saturday and the Dolphins over the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. So you might want to check that out. Also, want to mention that Scott Delaney. I've talked about Scott quite a bit here in the last few months, and for good reason. Today, 100 dime play number 18 out of 23. 100 dime winner number 18 out of 23, excuse me. This is a 100 dime roll, guys, that started last January in the latter stages of the college basketball regular season and continued right until we got to the March Mayhem postseason. Then he had another tremendous run with these 100 dime plays in June and July in baseball, and now he's on and 1 in football. He has a perfect 4-0 with his 100 dime NFL releases so far this season. Today looks for number 5 in a row this season in the NFL. 100 dime winner number 18 out of 23 overall. It's his 2011 cheap chalk game of the year. He says this single-digit favorite wins in a double-digit blowout. That's from Scott Delaney. And remember, Scott's clients, $10 bettors, have won $10,975 dating back to March. Also, Chuck O'Brien, biggest NFL release of the season, 75-dime winner number 17 out of 23. Money line dog of the year. Not just a dog. He likes this underdog to win outright. Money line dog of the year. 16-6-1 lifetime with 75 dime plays. And a $10 better following Chuck's action over the past 4 months has won $5,600 too. So you might want to check out Chuck. Oh, by the way, Chuck is on a 21-7 free pick run as well. So you might want to check that out. And finally, Derek Mancini, the marquee game on today's card, the Packers and the Giants, his first ever 80 NFL release. Packers and Giants 4-0 sweep the past 3 days. Give you a little perspective. This play is twice as big as his Thursday night winner was Seattle as the 3-point dog at home against Philadelphia. And finally, Shawn Michaels, who hasn't had a play in forever, I think since First week in November? You know, he's not an everyday handicapper. Tonight, NFL 100 dime winner number 7 out of 9 is Sunday Night Bailout Game of the Year. 100 dime NFL winner number 7 out of 9, I meant to say. His Sunday Night Bailout Game of the Year part number 3. Part number 1 was New Orleans 62-7 over Indianapolis. Part number 2 was Philadelphia 34-7 over Dallas. Remember, you know, the league flexed its schedule, so we're not put through the misery of watching the Colts and the Patriots tonight. Instead, we're going to get the Saints and the Lions. That's his Sunday Night Bailout Game of the Year winner number 3 in a row. Now, your money saving discount coupon code is SEASON15. SEASON15, SEASON, SEASON15. No space between season and 15, and that'll save you $15 off of any single purchase you make today. You don't necessarily have to buy My Plays. You can use that for any purchase here on the site. SEASON15. Oh, FYI, did I not tell you yesterday? I had one game that I absolutely loved on the board. It was only a 10 dime, only a 10 dime play. When you rate your plays 5, 10, and 15 dimes, it's a pretty damn big play. 10 dime play, Baylor laying 3 at home, 48-24 over Texas. You got to like the easy ones. For the free picks, the official free picks, I took a split. Told you I was a little worried about Houston and went with the Cougars anyway, and they, of course, lost. Also gave you Michigan State, an easy cover against Wisconsin. Also told you that I thought Arkansas State was one of those obscure teams that would roll yesterday. I thought Kansas State would not be able to score a big enough margin to get the cover against Iowa State, so I was right on the money there. And I also liked Oklahoma State as well, so a damn nice little run here yesterday with my free picks and my opinions. 11-4 NFL free pick run. Today, I want to talk first about the Jets and the Redskins. I think the Redskins are going to win this game outright. You know, last week I was a little concerned about the Redskins-Seattle game. Originally, I thought the Seahawks were the play, but you saw what happened. The Redskins, the road underdog, having lost 6 straight games, scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, overcame a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter, and beat Seattle. And we saw on Thursday night that the Seahawks at home, as we knew earlier this season, having beaten Baltimore soundly, are a pretty good team at Quest Field. So the Redskins' victory, in retrospect, and applying the Thursday night game, is all the more impressive. Now, the Redskins had lost 6 in a row, but injuries had taken their toll. But now Santana Moss is back. They've got the rookie Roy Helu, the guy out of Nebraska, now powering a ground game. That last week, Helu got 108 yards rushing against Seattle. And I like them in this spot against the Jets. The Jets have been underachievers, as we all know, all season long, 1-4 straight up and against the spread on the road. This is a team that, you know, last week at home was damn lucky to escape with a 28-24 win as a 9.5-point chalk against Buffalo. Yeah, Mark Sanchez threw 4 touchdown passes, only completed 49% of those passes, only threw for 180 total yards. They haven't proven they've been able to run the ball consistently all season. You know, the Redskins are not bad defensively. They can bring the pressure up the middle to get the Sanchez, and they also are pretty damn good at stopping the run. I think the Redskins, now that Rex Grossman has a full complement of weaponry in his offensive arsenal, I like them to win this game outright. And if you look at this line, you know, the Redskins were getting close to 3 earlier this week. Now it's down to 1, 1.5, maybe 2 most places. So I like the Redskins in that game. Your next game, San Francisco. I'm looking for the 49ers with the extra rest to bounce back after that miserable performance on Thanksgiving night in the loss 16-6 at Baltimore, in which Alex Smith was sacked 9 times. I think it helps that they had the extra couple of days to return for this game. It also helps, of course, they're playing a lousy opponent in St. Louis. 49ers are a young team, but Harbaugh will have them ready here tonight. 9-1-1 ATS on the season, including 5-0-1 against the spread at home, 13-1-1 against the spread their last 15 home starts with Alex Smith at the helm. You know, so they had a season-low 170 yards last week in offense on Thanksgiving night against Baltimore. Ain't the first team to get stopped by the Ravens defense. I don't think they're going to have any problem defensively with St. Louis here today. Plus, I think they have a couple of big advantages. They have a strong pass rush, and they're going to be taking on a St. Louis offensive line that's allowed its quarterbacks to get sacked 39 times already this season. To put that in perspective, to frame it, that means their quarterbacks have been dumped once every 10 pass attempts. So I like San Francisco as the big favorite. And the other game is the early contest, Buffalo. Laying the point and a half against Tennessee today. Now listen, there's a lot of reasons that Tennessee could win this game. Chris Johnson coming off a 190-yard effort last week against Tampa Bay. Buffalo can't stop the run, giving up nearly 5 yards a carry. Matt Hasselbeck should have plenty of time to throw against a Buffalo pass defense. It has just 16 sacks on the season, and 10 of them came in one game when they took care of business against Washington and John Beck in that game played in Toronto. But Tennessee beat Tampa last week at home. Tampa has lost 5 in a row. This is a Tampa team that was actually up in the fourth quarter playing in the rain on the Titans' home field. I like the way Buffalo's offense started clicking again last week at New York. It was a game that they should have won. C.J. Spiller filled in admirably for the injured Fred Jackson. I think the Bills are cheap today. I think they win the game. It wouldn't surprise me to see this one go over the total as well, which is sitting right around 43.5, 44 points. So again, Bills making their first true home appearance since November 6th. I will take them in this spot. So Buffalo, San Francisco, and Washington are your 3 free picks. Remember, your money saving discount coupon code is season15. Good luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Monday.